All right, here's a stage from a local club match. This was my first match back with my new open gun from JPL Precision, and some good nuggets here on how to set some things up for success on footwork. We'll run through it at full speed, then we'll break it down. All right, reserve your comments on the hat. I know it's fashionable, but I'm a fair-skinned Irish boy and it keeps the sun out of my face. All right. So right off the draw, I have a narrow stance. And some people would say, why do you have a narrow stance? Because I want to leave here a specific technique. One, I'm going to shoot the inside target first and transition to the outside target. Reason why: this inside target disappears really fast. This one is still available while I'm pulling out of the position. You see I'm starting to load up the right leg even more. I'm lifting the foot up off the ground while I'm taking the last two shots so I can power out of position. That is what I call a lift. If you try to do a lift with a wide stance, you look like a weeble wobble bouncing back and forth and your sights are all over. You need to do that, in my opinion, from a narrower stance. Okay, I get moving. Head's around, gun's in a good position. It's not swinging down here on the ground. It's up here in a good position where I can pump my arms, and the muzzle is going to my next target right here. Now, I plant this foot right on the edge of the board. Because this gravel is on top of a hard pan, meaning it's like marbles, one of the better ways to stop quick is to plant a foot up on the fault line that you have tested and you know is nailed down properly to help use it as a brake foot. I bend my knee there, I slide over with the other foot, no one's going to slide a little bit, and I'm purposely having a wide stance this time. I'm going to go over and load all my weight up onto the right foot as I take the first target and start to leave on the second target. I never really come to a complete stop. I'm in motion the whole time to get out of there. Head's looking for a new target, gun's driving. Both feet, you can see a transition here. This is a target foot pointing at the target. This is also a target foot right now. As I'm shooting that target, now it's a travel foot. It's pointing in the direction I want to travel. I snap my head over, slight hesitation, but keep my feet churning. I broke the hands free because this is, again, kind of slippery here. I wanted to make sure I had good balance coming into position, into here. When you have this much steel on a stage, that means everybody is shooting the same amount of alphas. So it comes down to time. Every extra shot on steel, that's extra shot on steel, takes more time. Into here. Now, when I left this spot here, and you have this big move through this narrow doorway on slippery gravel, you have some choices. Is my task priority reload first, then move? It doesn't mean I stand still to reload. It just means my priority is to get the reload done before I really move out. Or is my priority to get my feet moving quick? Mine was to get my feet moving quick, and I'll do a slow reload as I come across. And again, mainly because you can see how slippery this is out here. And you have to switch around here. Come off that last target and drive to the end. So a couple takeaways is if you're going to do a lift out of position to try to get moving, you need to set up the proper entry or start position with a narrower stance. Your entries are not all the same into every position. You decide how you're going to enter, how wide your feet are, based on what you're going to do while you're there and how you want to leave there. Hope this helps.